So there it is. That's the difference between a Duralast axle and the stock, what I think is the stock Mitsubishi axle. It's pretty much the same. Yeah, looks like we won't have any problems. Alright, so yeah, they look totally the same. Actually, this one looks a little thicker. Nah, it's about the same. I'll measure it just in case. So I think this one has a little more. This has more folds in the boots. Yeah, this has an extra fold right here, where this one only has 2. This one has like 3. Oh, so this is where it's leaking right here. Oh no, it's leaking somewhere here. Okay, so that's where it's leaking from right here. There's a little, like a cut. Actually, it looks like it's a mold line. It's a mold line that goes from like here to here, and it split at the freaking mold line. So I would say that's like a defective part right there, man. Yeah, that's a defective part, man. Why would it fail at the mold line if you didn't manufacture it right? I don't know if this is a Mitsubishi Axle or not, but it's pretty crappy quality there, man. It's got some kind of number on it. This leads me to believe this is not the stock axle. This thing wouldn't have those numbers on it. Plus the boot's a little dry rotted inside the centers. This one looks fine. But this axle is probably totally fine. Yeah, this axle is probably totally fine. Like if you rebuilt it, it would probably still be good. So I'm pretty confident on that, because I don't think it was like that for very long now, and it's not clicking or anything. So these axles are pretty tough. You know, the CV axles. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and plop this guy in, and then that'll be it. And then we'll have to put it back together. The fun part. Okay, so I think this is a different kind of axle. It's got a different stub on it. Let's take this out. Yeah, this is. Yeah, no, damn it. Okay, this sucks. So this is the kind that you have to fold this over, and that keeps it from coming out. These are not reusable nuts. All the new cars have this now. So see, rotate it right here. There's a little slit right here, and you gotta basically bend this part here into that slit, and then you use that slit to bang it out if you're gonna take it out. So what a fucking pain in the ass, dude. Oh well, it's okay. Let's hope these are in good shape and well put together. They look like they're pretty good. They have a lifetime warranty, so if anything happens to it, I can get another one. So, but then I have to go do this again. So, all right. Okay, so I've made an interesting discovery here. These axles are actually thicker by 2 millimeters. So this is 25. I measured that one just now, and this is 23.6. So it's slightly bigger axle. But I measured the stubs and the mounting circuit, because I had a problem. With a leaky oil seal, and I think it was because these weren't the right spec. So this is 35. That's about 35. Hard to measure it in the box. Yeah. So everything looks like they're the right tolerances and everything. I'm just worried about here where the seal goes in, and then I'm worried about like the thickness, but it's actually thicker than the stock axle. So the Duralast axle is actually stronger than the Mitsubishi one. You can kind of see it, kind of like it's thicker here a little bit, and then it kind of gets skinnier. Where this one is just, it looks really straight. So I don't know. I guess it's a little upgrade. Duralast axle, a little bit stronger. All right, let's go put it in. Okay, I think before I put the new one in, I'm gonna go clean up all that grease mess in there real quick. Okay, so this is the reason I wanted to change that axle, because look at that mess. Just wiping that grease off. There's still probably some in there, but yeah, it's freaking nasty, dude. There's a lot of grease coming out everywhere. So alright, so let's go put that axle back in. I'm definitely gonna toss all that stuff. So I'm gonna try to get that axle in there. I'm just gonna crawl up under there and try to get the transmission side in there. Okay, so it's guided into the transmission, but I'm having trouble pushing it in there. Not really sure how to get it in there. Okay, anyway, let's go get it into the... It's most of the way into the transmission, so... It won't go back in. It won't go in here. There we go. Whew. All right. Just put the thing back on. Okay. All right. There we go. Put the real washer back in. Alright, not bad. Got it in there. I gotta make sure I push the axle all the way in though. Alright, so if you can't drive that axle home, I heard that you can get a punch and stick it in here and then and pound away at it. Pound away at the axle. So that's what I'm gonna go do right now. Uh-oh, okay, so I noticed a problem. So I was able to drive it in with a hammer, with a big dead blow hammer, bam, like that, and just went in. But okay, we got a problem now. Is the inboard CV joint is not engaging. It's like it's like separate. So watch this. See, it's getting bunched up. It's not supposed to do that. What the fuck? The same thing if I move the other side, so I'm moving the wheel right now. See? It bunches up and it's gonna rip that boot, man. What the hell? It's not supposed to do that. I have to take it out and see what the hell's wrong with it. So if you look at the old axle, this is the inside right here. See, it should move everything, you know, regardless of the angle it's at, you know. It's not doing that. It's like this part isn't connected to the axle part. What the hell, dude? Maybe it's not correctly put together. Shit. Okay, let's take that. I gotta take the axle out again. Okay, so I'm tired and I'm exhausted. For the last hour, I've been trying to take the axle out, and it's not coming out anymore. Once I drove it home, it didn't want to come out no more. I tried to get it out the same way I did before. It's not working. It's stuck in there, man. It took a lot of force to get it in, I remember, so it's going to take a lot of force to get it out. I tried pulling at it, and I think I fucked the axle up or something. I don't know, man. So what the fuck, man? I don't know what to do now. So I tried wedging it in there and hitting it with a hammer, all sorts of things, man. It won't come out there. I read on the forums that if you wiggle the wheel or the axle at the same time and you hit it, it might come out, but shit, dude, it's stuck in there. I'm pretty sure the axle's bad when I got it, man. Alright, I'll just keep on working on it, man. Oh my god, okay. After about 2 hours working at it, trying to get it out, this is the tool that worked. This is a freaking tire iron that I use for changing tires on a motorcycle. I just put that sucker in there and it popped right out. Yeah, so, okay. I got it out. I hope I didn't fuck it up too bad. Yeah, I was, man, I'm telling you, I was trying everything. I tried to punch it out with a punch to kind of separate it, and oh my god, it was such a nightmare. So I wound up taking this cover off here and this little plate. If you take out that plate, this plate here, it actually makes it easier to take out. So I'll probably take it out with one hand now. Okay, it's still kind of stuck in there, but if I pry it out a little more, it should come out, I hope. Alright. I think that circlip is really tight on this axle. I don't know why. So I got the axle out, finally. Alright, I had to pry it all the way out. I don't know why. It just would not go in. Next time, I put some oil over the splines. That's what they said. See, it's kind of dry. So I'll put some oil over the splines, and it should be able to just go right in. You can see it's pretty mangled at where it was getting caught up right here in the circlip, man. Anyway, see this? Not supposed to do that. Not supposed to do that. See how it's twisting like that? If you look at the... I think I may have to return this axle, man. It's no good. If you look at this one, I'm twisting it, and it's solid, see? It's nothing, so... that is bad. So I have to either get this one fixed or return the other one and return it, or like try to fix it myself. But the reason I bought it was so I didn't have to fuck around with it. So yeah, but yeah, see how that one is solid? So it's a no-go, man. We're gonna have to figure something out. All right, okay, I'm done for the day. I don't know what to do with this guy. We're gonna have to return it. That's what I'm thinking. AutoZone closes really late at night tonight, so I might just go take this to them and then tell them like, hey man, this is defective. Like it's not assembled properly, so I need another one. So, but I had to get this special ordered, and it took a while for it to come. So it took about like almost a week for it to come. So. I mean, I don't really drive this car. I could just leave it in the driveway for however long it takes to get that axle. It wasn't hard putting it in, you know, and it'll be easy and easier now since I took all the panels off and stuff. It was even easier. So, but I hate to say it, man. We were so close to buttoning the car up, and then the axle's just fucked up, you know. So what I think it is, there's like a little yoke in here, and it's not in there properly. So I don't know what the hell, dude. Because this part is supposed to go in and out. This part just kind of rotates, you know. It swivels and stuff. So if we took it apart, then I don't have the tools or the bands to put these boots back on. They're good boots. It's a good axle. It's like I said, it's even thicker than the stock axle too. So it's like kind of like an upgrade. But the only thing is, like, yeah, it has this. It doesn't use the cotter pin. I'd rather use the cotter pin, you know. That way if I want to take it out, I don't have to buy a freaking nut every time. Yeah, so I think I will see if I can return this and see when we can get one back. Yeah, I'll see what we can do tonight with this. I'll just drive to AutoZone. I'm not going to work tonight. And maybe we can try to get this one fixed. That's what I'm thinking too. I'll just take it to a shop that rebuilds axles. If I have to pay about as much as the other axle to get this one freshened up, you're going to want to change both boots, man. That's what I'm thinking. Change both boots and then put new grease, put it back together, and it should be good to go. This one was way easier to put in too, but I believe that's why it was so hard to put in, because there was no oil on the shaft, so it was kind of getting binding in there. So but anyway, that freaking tire iron did the trick. I don't know how, man, but it was just the right shape, you know, to get it out. Alright, so I'm gonna go clean up, and then we'll go ahead to AutoZone and we'll see what we can do. And I'll start looking for a place that rebuilds axles. So rebuilding axles is kind of like a lost art now. People don't do it very often, so I will try to find a shop that specializes in it. That way I know that you're doing it right. because axles are pretty strong. They said they last. They supposedly last the life of the car. You know, if they never get contaminated. All right, here's my go. Yeah, I hate to say it, man. This sucks. All right.